Do I address the clickbait right off the bat, or do I make you guys wait for after the intro? I feel like I have to make you guys wait. Like, listen, I don't clickbait that often, so just like, let me have this one. Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. So I've been on YouTube for 6 years now. It's actually just my channel anniversary this past weekend, so it's officially been 6 years on the dot. And in those 6 years, I have never done a Q&A video. Isn't that wild? Like, I feel like that's just like a common YouTuber staple to have a Q&A video, and I've never done one. And I feel like I haven't done one mainly just because I've always been like, well, the content isn't really about me, it's about the things that I'm talking about. But you guys have said numerous times that you also care about me, which is pretty cool. And so I thought this week, why not just do a classic YouTuber Q&A video? And so that's what we're doing. I asked you guys over on my Instagram to give me some good questions that I could clickbait out of, and yeah, you guys delivered. And so let's just jump right into it. Okay, so the number one question I got without a doubt was some variation of, are you in a relationship? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you single? Do you have a significant other? And the answer is no, I do not have a boyfriend. I'm not currently in a relationship. I am dating somebody, but to be honest, I'm pretty active on the apps, and so I'm oftentimes dating somebody. Although it seems to be pretty promising this time, like he does want to watch Soy Luna and Zombies with me, which is a big deal. Like I actually got one question where it was basically the same thing, like, are you in a relationship? But then they said, if so, do they like Disney? They better or else. And that is like something that I'm just kind of realizing now how like actually important that is to me. Like they don't actually have to like Disney, but at least like the fact that I like it so much. Like, you know, like I've devoted my life to like talking about Disney on the internet. And so if you can't understand how important that is to me, then it's just like not gonna work out. Like it's not just some like fun obsession or hyperfixation, like it's just something I'm genuinely passionate about. And so if you can be passionate about it too, or just like passionate about the fact that I'm passionate about it, then it's gonna work out. If not, then it's not. And then obviously it's gonna go both ways. Like if you take the time to get into my interests, then I'm gonna do the same with you, because that's just the way it works. And so yeah, I feel like I've learned a lot about dating in this past year. I would love to make a video about that, but I don't know how comfortable I am with doing that. So this might be all you get. Unless like I end up in like a super committed relationship, then we all know I'm gonna have to be making content out of that, because let's be honest, that's something that I'd love to do. And so yeah, that's that. Another main question I got was if I'm quitting YouTube, which I think was for the whole clickbait thing, which I appreciate. Thank you guys very much. I'm not quitting YouTube, although these past 2 months have been a bit hard for me financially. So I might be doing a bit more ads in the future. I hope that's okay with you guys, but I will always like timestamp them so you can skip right over them. I really wanted to do no ads this year, and then my roommate moved out, and so yeah, AdSense has not been delivering, at least these past 2 months. It's just been a struggle, and so a couple more ads might be the only change you guys see on the future. I hope that's okay. But yeah, that's the YouTube question. Another main question I got was if I'm pregnant. I mean, I feel like that's kind of a no-brainer, but no, I am not pregnant. But if I am, you guys will definitely be one of the first people to know. My brother Cameron asked me who my favorite sibling was, and I mean, like, we all know the answer to that. It's John, of course. Have you seen the guy act as a tree? 10 out of 10. My brother-in-law also came through and asked some really great questions, like this one in particular, asking, is Jackie real? I mean, who's to say? For those of you who don't know, Jackie is my best friend. She's been in a couple videos here and there, and yeah, we've been best friends since like kindergarten, so I love her with my whole heart, and I will take any excuse to talk about Jackie Cooney. He also asked me to choose between Lutteo or Sam and Cat, which I appreciated because that means he's watched the channel. Although I feel like Sam and Cat would probably be my second favorite Nickelodeon ship, with Zoe and Chase being number one, but still, neither of those ships even come close to my one and only love, which is of course Lutteo. He also asked what the best hat featured in Soy Luna was, and I feel like we gotta be honest, the best hat had to be Mateo's velvet helmet from the first episode. Oh, I really like this question. It says, would you say that you have a Barbie hyperfixation or just a deep interest in Barbie? And I feel like this goes for all of the things that I'm obsessed with. I think it is just a deep interest. As far as I'm aware, I don't think I have hyperfixations, because from what I know about them, they tend to end, whereas my interests don't. Like everything I'm into, I will probably be into for the rest of my life. My love for Soy Luna will never die. My love for Barbie will never die. It's just like constant in my life forever, and that's just the way it is. What would you be doing if you weren't a YouTuber? For those of you who don't know, I actually went to school for professional communications, which does kind of fall into the whole YouTuber field and whatnot, but if I wasn't doing YouTube full time, I'd probably be doing something in the communications realm, because that's what I have the expertise on. Favorite Zombies movie? Now this one has got to be Zombies 3. Like I do love Zombies 2, and that one will forever have a very special place in my heart, but Zombies 3 just took the cake. Like the production in that movie was next level. Although I do still think that Zombies 2 has the best soundtrack out of all three movies. I just feel like it has no skips, whereas there's a few songs in Zombies 3 that I don't love completely, but the movie I think is the best one. So Zombies 3. Are you a Disney adult? Now this question is interesting because I feel like me and my friends have always said that we're not Disney adults, we just have Disney adult tendencies, and I feel like we only said that as a way to make ourselves feel better about it, because I feel like Disney adult definitely has a bad reputation online. But you know what, I feel like I am. I'll own it. I'm a Disney adult. I definitely have more of a special interest in Disney Channel than the Disney movies or the parks, but I do still enjoy a good Disney theme park. I enjoy a good Disney animated movie. If that makes me a Disney adult, then so be it. 3 favorite non-Disney shows right now. I've really been enjoying the Pretty Little Liars reboot, Pretty Little Liars Original Sin. Obviously, I watched it for my Rafiko, and Chandler as well. And yeah, it's been really good. I haven't finished the season yet because, I don't know, I've been kind of slow with that, but I have really been enjoying it. I also love Never Have I Ever. I would love to make a video about that as well in the future. And then I guess I'm also binging New Girl at the moment. It's my second time watching it because I watched it back when it aired when I was in high school. And so it definitely feels like I'm watching it again for the first time because it's been like almost 10 years, which is crazy. But yeah, I guess I'd say those 3. Un personaje que todos amen pero tú odies. I don't know, maybe like Lizzie McGuire or Kim Possible. Like, I wouldn't say that I hate them, but like a lot of people I feel like them a lot more than I do, and they definitely bug me a lot. Translation, they asked for a character that everybody loves but I hate. So yeah, maybe them. I don't know, I can't really think. I mean, like, obviously my mind goes to like Diggy, but I don't think that everybody loves Diggy. Or like Josh from Girl Meets World, definitely don't like that guy. But yeah, I feel like those are the only ones I can think of. Why don't you like High School Musical, the musical, the series? Now, it's funny you asked that because I actually made a whole video talking about why I didn't enjoy it. You click that info card to go watch it. No, but for real, I just didn't really enjoy the first season that much, and then when I started watching the second season, I just lost interest completely, and so, yeah, now I have just, like, no desire to revisit it, except for all these announcements about season 4 and how they might have, like, the entire original cast back. That is definitely enticing, but it really doesn't make me want to watch any of, like, the seasons that I missed. If that does happen, I'll probably just, like, go right to season 4. Do you hate Dove Cameron now? That is an excellent question. I definitely wouldn't say that I hate her now. It's more just like I don't know who she is anymore. Like, obviously Boyfriend blew up, it was super successful for her, and so she kind of changed her whole public persona to fit more into that narrative, which is fine. It just feels like super manufactured and fake to me, and I'm just like, what about the person that I've been a fan of for the past 6 years now? Like, obviously I understand the concept of like reinventing yourself and becoming your true like authentic self in the public eye, and if that's what she's doing now, then that's great. More power to her, but to me it just feels so fake and manufactured, especially because it did happen so quickly once she did have that success with Boyfriend. And so yeah, I don't know, I feel like I will forever always be a fan of her older stuff, but her new stuff now, it just doesn't feel real to me. And so yeah, I definitely don't hate her, but yeah, there's some mixed emotions there for sure. Would you do a tattoo or not? That is a very interesting way to ask that question. I've always said that I've wanted to get Todo lo que quieres lo puedas alcanzar, which is a lyric from Valiente from Soy Luna, but it's also been really important to me that I don't get any sort of Spanish lyrics until I am fluent in the language, and so I'm holding back on that, but maybe one day. Please show us your CD and DVD collections in detail, I beg you. Really? I don't know, I didn't think anyone would actually want that from me, but if you guys want that, leave it in the comments down below. I would 100% do that. Do you secretly watch hsmtmts? It's okay, you can admit it. No, I don't. Like I said, I stopped watching in the middle of the second season, but I am just so like into like fan culture and fandoms and stuff like that, and obviously High School Musical is special interest for me, and Disney Channel as well, and so I feel like I am kind of aware with what's going on in the show and in the fandoms just because I see a lot of it on my feed and I like interact with it because I'm curious. But no, I'm not caught up on the show because I just don't care. Random, but do you think Zed and Addison would last through college? I feel like that's a heavy question and I am not qualified. No, I'm 100% qualified to answer it. I just don't feel comfortable. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes because they're in love. Have you heard Ain't No Doubt About It? Great song. I love them. Why did you lie about being a brunette? Is that a clickbaity question? I got a lot of questions about my hair and like if I wear a wig and like if I'm gonna change up my hair anytime soon. The answer is no. I like it short, so we'll probably keep it like this. I also really like the bangs. But yeah, that's a funny one. Have you ever met Harry Styles? I actually have. I know, sounds crazy, but here's the story. Take Me Home tour, my dad gets me and my best friend Jackie soundcheck tickets. And so we're filing into soundcheck, minding our own business. It's literally just me and Jackie like walking down the stairs into like the stadium where they're gonna do soundcheck. And then all of a sudden, out of the corner of our eye, we see Harry Styles coming down on a Segway. And he stops. I don't know if he stopped. Actually, he might have still been going. But basically right in front of us, we were like entering the like chairs to sit down and he was like on the aisle, and so he was like right here. He looks at me and my friend Jackie and goes like this, and I think he was meeting with a Make-A-Wish kid or something. I'm not really too sure. I was kind of distracted by the fact that Harry Styles just told me and Jackie to shut up. But yeah, one of the best days of my life. I will never forget that. Alright, I think we have time for one more question, which is thoughts on the Little Mermaid dispute. I wouldn't even really call it a dispute. I would just say people are being racist and mean, but I personally feel like I'm excited for the movie. I enjoy the live action ones. I feel like they're fun. The trailer didn't really get me that hype because I was kind of just like, I don't know, we've seen this before, but I'm excited to see the movie. Like I said, I enjoy the live action ones, especially the princess ones. So if it's anything like Aladdin, I will be sat and ready to watch. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think of, I don't know, some of the questions that I answered. Let me know your answers as well in the comments down below. I can't wait to read all about it. Anyways, Cater Tots, that is Life Save for today. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. I guess you guys can also let me know if you'd like to see me do this again in the future, because, like, I enjoyed it. It was a good time. I like answering questions. And you guys are funny. So thanks for asking some really great questions. I had a good time. But yeah, actually, by the time this video goes up, I'll be currently on my plane back from Spain. That's really crazy and hard for me to wrap my head around because I'm filming this in advance, so I have this video ready to go. But yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys about that next week. So yeah, see you then. Bye guys. Love you.